Welcome to tiny Felch, Michigan in the Upper Peninsula. Not much goes on here these days, but one night in 1974, everything changed. The World Rally Championship bucked the global oil shortage to show up in Michigan, USA for the legendary Press On Regardless rally. The entry list didn't disappoint, with Porsche, Abarth, Shelby, Toyota, Datsun, Alpine, Mazda, Lancia? Incredibly, Sandro Minari and Mario Minucci showed up in this Ferrari V6 powered mid-engine monster, the first and only of its kind to rally in the USA. 68 teams started out from this very location on Marquette on Wednesday, each itching to test their skills in car preparation for 4 straight days on the most abusive and relentless forest roads in Michigan. After a full day of grueling racing in the western Upper Peninsula, the rally turned southeast toward Escanaba. The teams braced for another insane day of 18 stages, over double what LSP runs on these roads today. Seasoned American teams at the top of their game had already succumbed to the conditions and fierce international competition. Scott Harvey and James Walker had retired with mechanical issues, lacking the factory support to put them back on stage. Meanwhile, the Europeans were taking full advantage of their factory's blessings. Marco Alen and his Fiat Abarth 124 was cleaning up, with the 2 Renault Gordinis and Munari Stratos hot on his tail. Road conditions worsened, but a few brave teams pushed a little too hard. The previous year's winning team of Boyce and Woods hit a slick puddle and added their new Celica to the local foliage. One of the Porsche 911s did the same. Stage 21, aptly named Use It at Your Own Risk, was followed by a transit up this muddy, sandy, car-killing hill that delayed several competitors. The Italians and their Stratos were one of those teams, several minutes late by that point. Since teams were penalized for arriving late to the next stage, Munari let his V6 sing past the smell of Fiat clutches. At the end of the road, his co-driver Minucci directed him to turn right on the highway toward Felch. After a quick roadside service, they were back on the move. Competitors are required to obey all traffic laws during these transits, but with a championship hanging in the balance, the team took their chances. With a dramatic wail, 240 Ferrari horses pushed the Stratos well above the speed limit on Highway 69. Reports vary between 90 and 130 miles an hour, twice the legal limit. Over in Felch, it was Halloween night and several children were already trick-or-treating on foot. Few boys would mind a parade of race cars on a night like that, but the Dickinson County Sheriff's deputy didn't appreciate it. With the town bristling, he hopped into his Plymouth and lit up his own tires. The deputy realized he couldn't keep up with a blazing fast Lancia, so he sped down the county highway and intercepted rally traffic at the next opportunity. Munari and Minucci finished the night as planned, oblivious to the chaos they'd caused. As legend has it, Special Stage 23 was cancelled with a loaded shotgun placed across one competitor's hood. Leading competitors were no doubt surprised by the hubbub as they rolled into Escanaba. As intense negotiations among law enforcement, rally stewards, and competitors reached deeper into the night, it became clear that some stages would have to be dropped from scoring. Fiat demanded to score only the stages before they'd burnt out their clutches in the mud, but Renault and Lancia, both still in the running, threatened to pack up and head back to Europe if that were the case. By the time any decisions could be made, all 15 remaining Thursday stages were cancelled. After this debacle, the World Rally Championship would never again return to Michigan. Thanks for watching and press on.